Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I don't want to disturb everyone in this house. Some quick updates. My university has made all our classes online because of coronavirus, so now I'm at my aunt's house, and that's fun. This is literally the last day of my spring break. It's Sunday, I have class tomorrow, so we're gonna see what kind of disaster that ends up being. Yeah, okay, I'm here to talk about the Raven cycle, finally, and let me just start by saying I'm not prepared in anything. I literally was just unpacking and I put this on. I'm still wearing my pajama pants, and then I set this light up, and then I was like, hey, let's do that Raven cycle review finally. Okay, I'm gonna have a non-spoiler section, and then I'm gonna have a spoiler section later on. I just want to preface this by saying I really fucking love this book series, so yes. Okay, that out of the way, this is gonna be a mess, but it's fine. Yes, I'm gonna get started talking about the Raven cycle. So, first of all, for those of you who don't know, the Raven cycle is a book series written by Maggie Stiefvater about this girl named Blue Sargent who comes from a family of psychics, and she meets these 4 boys and they get into shenanigans. They're looking for this dead Welsh king, and then things happen. Yes, okay. I love this book so much. I don't really, the things I don't like about this book, I'm gonna get out of the way first, which is basically the ending. I didn't really like that much, and I feel like I tied this, but it's giving up on me. I feel like Maggie could have written a better ending. I feel like I'll talk about it a bit more when I get into the spoilers, but I think it's really it doesn't really do justice to how much build-up there is, and that's one of my issues. And I think the characterization is good. There are things I don't like, but they're not about the characters, but I can't think of anything right now. So I'm probably just gonna put that in while I'm editing here. Yes, okay, I'm so good at this. Characters. I'm gonna go through the characters. First of all, Blue Sargent. I love her so much. She's amazing. I'm the first, the prologue, was it the prologue? The first time you see Blue, I was I am in love with this girl so much, and I am, and she's just, I really love her character. I think she has an amazing character. I think she's a lot of fun. I think Maggie Stiefvater is really good at characterization, which is wild coming from me, because you don't know this about me because I haven't said this before, but I tried reading The Wolves of Mercy Falls by Maggie Stiefvater, and I had to I DNF shiver, and I think it's the first book that I ever DNF because I was just I was so bored. But yeah, no, this book was so fun to read, and you guys, all of the characters, I love them so much. Ronan Lynch, I love him so much. He has so many issues. He's so full of anger. I love him so much, so much. And Adam Parrish, he's so poor. That's his one personality trait. I'm kidding, he has more personality traits, but I feel that's kind of the stuff that I didn't like as much. Was it was super prominent, but it makes sense, so it's not I can be mad at her for that. It's just it's whatever. I love him so much. He's so pure, and he's and I just want him to be happy, and Gansey is kind of really but it's okay because I really love him. And Noah is, my issue with Noah is I just wish there was more of him in the series. Like, I really liked him, but it took me like a while to like him because there wasn't as much of Noah. I think it was in the second book when I started to like him, maybe the third one. I don't really know because I read them all really, really fast. So yeah, so okay, yeah, there's that. With the books, I can't differentiate between them because I read all of them in like a week and it was really fast. There were like 2 of them I read like in a day, the other 2 I read in 2 days. And yeah, I had like no self-control while reading this book series, which was actually really nice for me because I haven't had that in a really long time. It was really fun and I already want to reread it, but I'm like waiting. I'm like trying to get myself to calm down. I'm gonna read Call Down the Hawk in a while because I want it to last. But yeah, okay. Another thing that I really liked was just like the way that Maggie Stiefvater writes. It's so nice. It's like it's so captivating, and there were a couple of times that she did like end of the chapter cliffhangers, which is not something that I love because I feel like there should be places in the book where, you know, stuff gets like super calm and stuff, but I also just don't have any self-control, so that was fine by me. Like, I don't always like it, but like I'm also like fine with it. Like, I don't like it, but it's fine. So yeah, and also I don't really remember the stuff. I know there were times when all the characters were like sitting and talking, which I loved, but I don't remember when that happened because I was like, oh my god, I need to read all of this right now. So now I need to reread this series because I have no chill, and now I need to like reread it, which is fine by me. Anyway, let's get into spoilers. This video is a mess. First of all, I don't like that ending like at all. Like, it's such a bad ending to such a fun like and good series. All of that build up for nothing. Okay, whatever. I'm sure it has like a thematic thing. I'm sure like that's part of the message, that like you can like work towards this thing for so long and it doesn't mean anything. But why doesn't it mean anything? It should mean something. Like, it's like, you know, this is a world where magic is real. They can't do all of this just for Glendor to like not even like be alive. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what's up? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what the fuck? So I was not happy with that, but like, it's fine. I just pretend that wasn't the ending, and then I'm fine with it. And I'm also, yeah, like that. I'm not happy with that, and that's why I rushed to this spoiler section. And also, I knew going into the book who all the couples were. Or not like all the couples, but I knew like Ronan and Adam would end up together because I was on Tumblr when these books were like coming out, and everyone would talk about them, and I didn't know anything about these books going in, apart from the fact that Ronan and Adam end up together and Blue and Gansey end up together. So yeah, and I feel like those couples were well developed, or like well developed enough for me to buy it. So I don't know, maybe I'm just easy to please. Oh, that's a pimple, that's fine. So yeah, you know, it's fine. It's like, it was good. It was just like, it was good for me to read it and like see how they got there. And honestly, it's like, I didn't even need to have this prior knowledge when I was going in, because as soon as like Ronan and Adam reacted, I was like, oh, they're gay. I was like, oh, they're gay. And I like convinced my roommate to read this, and she better not be watching the spoiler section before reading the whole book. But she got to like this part in, I don't know where exactly, but like somewhere in the first one, and she's just like, is Ronan gay? And I'm like, I can't tell you that, but in my head I was like, oh damn, she got it. Like I was like, I need to talk about this. And I was like, okay, fine, he's gay. And she's like, does he end up with Adam? And I'm like, this is so good. I was like, I'm so happy. But also I couldn't like say anything. And she's still on the second one, I think. And it's like really bothering me because I devoured these books and now she's not. I know we have like so much work and stuff, it makes sense, but like I really need her to read all of these things and so I can like talk to her about them because it's driving me insane. And there's only one person I know in real life who like has read them, and like I feel like I've already enough fuck out of them. It's Logan, and Logan reads. I'll like link their channel below. They haven't posted in a while, but it's fine. It's just like, yeah, it's driving me insane how much how much I like need to talk about things, but it's like yeah, like all I have to say about this book is just like I just scream. I just like point to a part in the book and then I scream. It's just me yelling about like this book. Like that's it. That is it. It's just me going, oh my god. Which, you know, it was like, it's really nice to have that. Also, finally, let's get to Gansey. I love him so much. Like, I love him so much. Like, it's before I started reading this, like back when Logan was reading this, Logan messaged me and was like, hey Alexis, you love Gansey. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then like I started reading it and I was like, oh my god, Logan, you were right. I do love Gansey. And I just like, I love him so much. I know he's like so problematic, but like he is like my type. Like it's like if I had a type, like that's it. And it's just I'm like oh, like I'm not obsessed with white boys, but then like Maggie Stiefvater writes for white boys and I'm obsessed with them. I love them so much. I would die for them. And like, dude, I just the fact that like Gansey was like written and is a book character now is like, it's like driving me insane. Like I love him so much. I know he's so fucking privileged and like he's so annoying, but like I love him so much. Like I love him so goddamn much, and I'm like, Alexis, what the hell is wrong with you? But like, it's fine because I love him so much, and he's like, I just love him so much. How can I love him so much? He's not real. I like haven't loved a book character this much in a while, and I just have to say, I love him so much. And like all of the women in like 300 Foxway, they're all so amazing. Like they are all so goddamn cool. And like how can they be so cool? And like I don't know how, but they are. And I am in love with all of them. Like Kala, I am literally in love with her. She is so like awesome. Like I don't know why I didn't read this book when it was like originally coming out. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like it's so good. I just love it so much. It's just something. It's like, I love it so much. And yeah, okay, that's it. That's my whole review. I love this book. Please read it. I recommend this book for everyone. I think all of you should go read it right now before I die. Okay, thank you for coming to